I had like a really, really, really good breakfast this morning. Like the Infinity Wars of breakfasts. That good. I'm not even shitting you. That good. Which really gave me the energy and the drive to make a little special episode of Masters Micros today for you guys. Instead of just the usual 3 packs, I guess I've got a little bit of a story for you. So, back in the day, back in the end of, was it Alice Cluster? I think Alice came before Lapis. So the end of Alice Cluster and the beginning of Lapis Cluster, when me, Dayman, Teacher started playing the game, we used to go to this one card shop that doesn't really do Forcible that much anymore. But they were the shit. They were bomb diggity. They were the best. Actually, you know what? I will even go as far as to say that in our city, they had the largest play group. Like on the regular, every single week, we had at least 10 people. And then every time that we had a pre-release event or we had a tournament or something like that, we were probably going up to like 16, maybe just shy of 20 people. And like this is just like a decent sized city in Western Canada. So like it's crazy to think at the peak, right? So 2016, 2017. So, okay, to my story. I went to this shop and they've been dwindling down their Forcible stock for a very long time. They used to have boxes of all sorts of stuff. I actually almost cleaned them out of all of their stuff from before Valhalla Cluster, just actually earlier back in 2018 when they were getting ready to do the final of the Force Point rewards or whatever that was called, Will Point rewards. But I went in a little while back and I noticed that they still had a box. They had the gorgeous old boxes. I won't even show you what set this is. The amazing old boxes, the hard top, the laminate ones. And I went in there and asked them like, hey, you know, like what Forcible products you guys have left? And on their shelf, they pretty much had this box and a couple of other little rinky-dink things. But this box wasn't sealed. It was open, right? So it's like, okay, I usually like to buy sealed product, but I mean, it's old product, so I'm not going to be too picky about it. So I asked the guy there, super nice guy, best guy. I asked him like, hey, like, you know, what set is that? How many packs do you have left? I was like, oh, he's probably got like 2/3 of the box left, so 2/3 of 36, and it's like 24, a little bit over 24. And asked him like, okay, whatever, you know, I want some. I told my viewers that I'm gonna, you know, open some different kinds of packs instead of just the newest packs for Masters Micros, just kind of shake it up a little bit, maybe let people reminisce in the old cards a bit. And he told me, yeah, it's Battle for Attoractia or Attoractia, and like immediately I kind of like cringed a little bit just because you can find this set pretty abundantly online for pretty cheap. I don't know, in my mind I thought like, okay, like $20 US, add a third to that, that'll be around like 25, maybe just shy of 30. My arithmetic is not the best in the world, so please don't just berate the comment section telling me the actual math, because I don't care. That being said, I just like, okay, yeah, whatever. Oh, well, how much does it cost me? Like, I'll give it to you for like $3 a pack or something like that. I was like, ooh, okay, even if that is like 24 packs or whatever, that's too much. But I mean, I didn't even get a chance to like you know, barter this guy down because the owner just like steps in. He goes like, nah, just give it to him for $25. Like, this is the last of the product, and he's pretty much bought the rest of our product anyway. I'm like, ooh, nice. I was actually pretty psyched. So I get home. Of course, now you know it's Battle for Attoractia. I open up the box, and I'm expecting like at least, you know how they used to have like the dividers. You got your 3 sections to have your packs in. I was expecting like maybe one to be like almost empty and the other 2 to be pretty full. I get home, I open this bad boy, and this thing is full to the brim. I paid $25 for what I thought would be 2/3 of a box of Battle for Attoractia, and in fact, they had mixed a couple of boxes together, and this bad boy had 43 packs in it. So I spent $25, and I got 43 packs of BFA. I just got stupid lucky. And you know what? The crazy story, the crazy deal doesn't even end there. I mean, he didn't have to sweeten the deal, but he decided to sweeten the deal anyway. He was like, you know what? just to get rid of a little bit of whatever's left, like our extra products as well, why don't you throw in a box of the uSpotGaming Magic Stone Lab in there too. Now, I've actually seen an opening of this bad boy, so like I know there's nothing insane inside of it. It's actually just several playsets of every type of basic Magic Stone from like I think Alice Cluster and before, going all the way back to the first printings of the North American file cards. So, but like, I mean, they didn't even have to. So, I'm gonna keep this sealed. I'm not even gonna open it. I'm gonna keep it as a collector's item. And who knows, maybe in the future, if the channel grows a little bit more, I might even just give it away to a lucky collector. I mean, of course, I'm gonna make sure that it goes to a collector and it's just somebody who just plays the game. Nothing wrong with if you just play the game, but like it is just basic stones. So this would be a nice little something to, you know, just put on your shelf and be like, yeah, back in the day when FAO was running the show, you know. So oh, and one more thing. This is like stupidly delayed. Like this happened probably the better part of half a year ago, but I never found the proper opportunity to put into a video, and I think this one's perfect. So just to show you guys how freaking awesome of a BFFFFFF my buddy Dayman is to me. He knew that back in the day when I was playing Lapis Cluster near the end, when I was really refining my favorite ruler, which, I mean, by now you should all know, is the original Dragon Daddy Gil Alhamat. I actually never got lucky enough to pull any of the full arts of Rachel, who you guys should also know is my force of waifu, okay? So, I mean, I had a playset of her, but I never had any full arts. I had a holographic back when they used to do like the 3 different rarities. They'd have the basic, the hollow, and then the full art. So hollow textured, and then the boxes were made as part of the background art. And actually, before I got this gift from Dayman, another one of my BFFs, teacher, gave me the full art that he pulled. Which I added to my deck immediately, and that deck has been immortalized. I'm never taking that deck apart. I wish I had the time and the money to go to one of the last GPs, just so I can say, hey, I took this deck to GP, I had a lot of fun, and then just like, maybe put it into a frame, but whatever. Anyhow, Dayman, about half a year ago, went online and he found, I think somebody on the marketplace, and he ordered me a full playset of mint condition full art Rachel the Nephilim Commander, who to this point, to this very day, is still my favorite ability resonator, my favorite art, my favorite full art. Like she is best. I love her. So guys, find yourselves a teacher, find yourselves a Dayman. This card game is pretty killer. The art is even better. But at the end of the day, it's you know, it's about bringing people together. You know, not to get too savvy, but like make friends. I mean, lucky for me, these two guys were already like pretty much my closest friends from before Force of Will, but it definitely helped a little more, you know. So that was a little fun thing that I got from my buddy David. Okay, now on to the actual pack opening. This is going to be a longer than usual Masters Micros. So in this one, let's pick these 3 right here. These 3 bad boys right here. Put the 2 in waiting on the side. So yeah, 3 packs of BFA for this episode of Masters Micros. Oh man, I might. Yep, you know what? I'm gonna do something that I know Dayman absolutely hates. I'm gonna open this pack with scissors. Just because even the old packs, I don't remember them being this difficult to open. It's kind of cray-cray. Okay, pack number 1 ski. Oh, here's this. Oh man, here's the sight for sore eyes. Oh, haven't seen these. Hey guys, by the way, here you can scan this. Okay, we've got Sacred Knight of the South. We've got the Enchanted Knight. We have the Eyes in the Darkness. I remember this card. This thing was awesome. We've got Queen's Envoy. We've got Earthbound Wingman. We've got Technician of Longinus. We've got our uncommon is Song of the Fairy King. And our rare is Set Free. Oh, with our SR being Xion, the Liberator of Shangri-La, with our holographic being down the drain. Okay, we'll put our girl Xion down there. Pack number 2. I've also been meaning to get my hands on a box of the 2 towers. Like, I feel like it would be a lot of fun to open, but I've also heard that it's kind of like a crazy collector's item, so even if I did get a box, I don't know if I'd want to open it. I don't know, I guess it'd come down to what you guys would want. I've got Earthbound Wingman, I've got the Reflective Water Shield, Lapis's Beast of Flame, Remnants of Niflheim, we've got the Bulkwork Architect. I was gonna say Archer. Oh, here's a classic, guys. Good old Crocoshark. We've got the Fairy of Sacred Vision. We've got Borse, Returned Adventurer. That's our rare, by the way. Well, back when these used to be. And we just pulled a full art space-time. I think that's Pursuer, Gil Lapis. Look at that. That is a gorgeous full art. Man, that's worth the pack right there. So we've got a Xion and a full art, true full art of Lapis from this set. And a basic stone. Oh, why not? Okay, guys. Last packaroo. Oh, I totally forgot. This had rulers in them too. Ooh, maybe I'll get lucky and I'll pull an Uber or something. I don't even remember what rulers were in BFA. Okay, final pack. Maybe this will be the ruler pack. That'd be sick. Okay, we've got Remnants of Niflheim. We've got the Bulkwork Architect. We've got Maribel's Work. We've got Saviors of Sisay. We've got Life Profiteering Priest. The Rotting Black Moon Dragon. We've got Time Gazer Elf. With our rare being Battle for Attoractia. I actually really liked using this card back in the day. Oh, ho, ho, ho. We did pull a ruler. We pulled First Flight's Memorial. Oh! Okay, I guess this is one of the... This is a J-Ruler? No, this is stone. Oh, jeez. Okay, First Flight's Memorial. This taps to produce green, or tap to produce any color, if you put green into it. Okay, nice. I've gotten so accustomed to not seeing stones or anything in these sets because of the stuff that's been coming out in like new Valhalla cluster, that it's weird to even see a stone. And then our holographic is Machine Sympathizer. Nice, and you guys can scan that guy. Actually, I'm curious if the old app still accepts like codes. You can still like technically like tick her up to be the best in an app that nobody's using anymore. So yeah, you know what? I don't think these were bad pulls at all. I'm not even familiar with the set all that much anymore, to be honest. But definitely the highlights of these pulls were our Xion, our full art Space-Time Pursuer, Gil Lapis, and our First Flight's Memoriam. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Masters Micros, and I will see you in the next episode. Peace, my dudes.